Think outside the bun. There is a lot of business strategy wrapped up in that slogan. And there is really no strategic equivalent for Taco Bell today. Glen Bell started Taco Bell in 1962 when a lot of people didn't even know what tacos were. They called them tacos. I honestly hesitate to call Taco Bell a Mexican restaurant, but it certainly has a place in millions of people's cuisine today. The Taco Bell logo is actually a nod to Glen Bell himself, the company's founder, and also suggests that it's time for a celebration, a taco party. Bell previously operated a hamburger and hot dog restaurant with the hope of following the McDonald's franchise model, but it struggled. Imagine trying to compete with McDonald's selling cheap burgers. Companies need to do something unique to separate themselves from the competition. Bell noticed people buying tacos from a local taco stand and thought it might be a good idea. He started Taco Tia, meaning taco ant in Spanish, but eventually sold his portion of the company to a partner, partly due to difficult family circumstances. But his desire to succeed with a restaurant kept him going. Taco Bell was actually the 5th restaurant that he started. To speed up service, Glen Bell had created the hard taco shell so that he could serve people faster without having to cook every tortilla as customers arrived. The first Taco Bell opened in 1962, and its first franchise was opened in 1964 by Kermit Becky, a retired LA police officer. From there it exploded. By 1967, Taco Bell opened its 100th restaurant and there was no going back. It went public in 1970 with 325 stores. So why did the company succeed? It was all about strategic positioning. Remember that customers came in and asked for tacos? The taco idea was something unique, and it allowed Glen Bell and Taco Bell to be separate from the rest of the fast food or restaurant industry. They even had a pronunciation guide to help customers say complicated words like taco and burrito. Taco Bell operates in the extremely competitive fast food market where a lot of companies do things that are similar to a lot of their competitors. But Bell realized that he didn't want to compete head-to-head with McDonald's, even though he liked their business model. He left competing directly with McDonald's to Burger King and Wendy's. An important concept here is that of a strategic group, where groups of companies with very similar product offerings and very similar prices compete with each other in very similar ways. The fast food market has a number of different strategic groups, including the burger group, the pizza group, the coffee group, and the chicken group. Competition within a strategic group can be intense, and Taco Bell positioned itself differently. Can you think of any national companies that compare to Taco Bell with quick, cheap tacos and burritos? You could say Del Taco, but Taco Bell has 12 locations for every location of Del Taco. The advantage is clear. Taco Bell carved out and still owns its niche. It created its own strategic group. They effectively live up to their former marketing tagline, think outside the bun. But something else helped Taco Bell to grow. Following years of struggling to compete with Coca-Cola, Pepsi started diversifying so they could sell something other than soft drinks. Pepsi bought Frito-Lay in 1965 and then got into the restaurant business when it bought Pizza Hut in 1977. They then acquired Taco Bell in 1978 for $125 million. Glen Bell swapped his shares in Taco Bell for shares of PepsiCo. Pepsi really helped Taco Bell to grow. Between 1978 and 1997, Taco Bell increased from 868 stores to almost 7,000. It helps to have a rich parent company with deep pockets to help a smaller company to grow. Taco Bell has also continued trying new things. Have you ever enjoyed a Gordita, Crunchwrap, Baja Blast Mountain Dew, or a Doritos Locos Taco? One of my favorites is the 7-layer burrito that always makes me think of my Aunt Julie. Sadly, it's gone now. But changing menu items keep Taco Bell new and fresh. But offering unique menu items and a lot of locations is not all that Taco Bell does to keep customers coming back for more. In 1990, Taco Bell launched its $59, $79, $99 campaign to emphasize that not only could you get a tasty meal at Taco Bell, it wouldn't cost you much. In addition to a unique menu, Taco Bell uses a cost leadership strategy. This requires an efficient supply chain to keep costs and prices low. Part of keeping costs low is economies of scale. Taco Bell gets better pricing from suppliers because it buys so much. They buy almost 300 million pounds of beef and almost 200 million pounds of produce every year. As a subsidiary of Yum Brands, along with several other restaurants, Taco Bell enjoys the benefits of massive purchasing power. Taco Bell and Yum Brands buy in bulk, so they pay low prices. The rest of the supply chain is also designed for efficiency so they can provide you with a cheap taco. McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King have long used their dollar and value menus to compete with each other. But Taco Bell also offers cheap fast food while staying out of the competitive cheap burger fray. Today, you can probably visit a local Taco Bell, but that is not the only way that people have been able to satisfy that Taco Bell craving. Taco Bell once helicoptered 10,000 Doritos Locos Tacos into Bethel, Alaska. Most people in Bethel don't even own a car, but they did get tacos. And Taco Bell got a lot of publicity for it. You can even enjoy a Taco Bell hosted wedding in Las Vegas. And this probably tastes better than a normal wedding cake anyway. As I work to bring you helpful lessons from interesting companies, could you return the favor with a simple like? That helps YouTube to know that it's worth sharing with other people. Or like the video just because you like tacos. Because you do. Now we come to another important lesson from Taco Bell. In addition to positioning themselves outside the traditional burger market with unique menu items and low-cost offerings, they have also been masters of marketing their products. You may be familiar with the Talking Chihuahua and the Yo Quiero Taco Bell campaign, or the more recent Live Más slogan. Taco Bell was the first to link fast food to a major movie with their 1989 Batman promotion, and they sponsored the first ESPN X Games because they recognized that young men were a big part of their loyal customer group, and that was a good way to reach them. Taco Bell even offered a free taco to everyone in the United States if the falling Mir space station hit a floating Taco Bell target. It would never happen, but it got publicity. Taco Bell also connects with communities through the Taco Bell Foundation. They partnered with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America with their Teen Supreme program that reached millions of at-risk teens at a cost of millions of dollars. They also sponsor college students with the Live Más Scholarship. Taco Bell hasn't been owned by PepsiCo since 1997, but they are now part of the Yum Brands Corporation, headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky. This puts Taco Bell in the same restaurant family as KFC and Pizza Hut. And through all this, they have maintained and built on successful business strategies. To sum up, this is why Taco Bell is successful. Taco Bell separated itself from other fast food options. There is probably a Taco Bell near you. An efficient supply chain keeps costs and prices low. Taco Bell has unique and innovative menu items. And Taco Bell is creative and effective with marketing. What lessons from Taco Bell could apply to your company? I'll bet you have some ideas right now. Please subscribe for more on business, strategy, and the people involved. Now if you'll excuse me, it's time for lunch.